My name's Lewis Wilson. I do maths with computer science at Brunel. I also did an integrated placement year as well. My project was on practical data compression. So to compress data means if you have a file on a computer, for example, you want to make that file smaller without losing any of the information. And I found that very interesting coming from a computer science background. So I learned a lot of different things from this project. One of those things being to be able to learn something new, a completely new technology. So I was able to learn about a few different algorithms such as Huffman algorithm as well as LZ77 algorithm to be able to compress data effectively. It was really interesting for me to be able to learn about that on my own and be able to explore that and then converse with my supervisor about what I found. I found that data compression was very interesting for myself personally, although I think the path I want to go down as a career will be in cybersecurity in the future. So I think that actually I found this really interesting and I would like to probably pursue it in my own time as sort of a personal hobby in the future rather than as a career. But it'll be really interesting to see how I can apply my skills from this to my future career. I did my placement at BAE Systems. That was sort of a technology role, so that was doing programming, cybersecurity, and that sort of fed into my final year project. So I wanted to do something related to technology, and I saw practical data compression come up as an option. And I'd actually had a little conversation with someone at BAE Systems about practical data compression and sort of how it all works. So I sort of had a little insight into it. So I saw that as an option and I decided to go for it, and I really enjoyed it. And I think that from my placement and doing my placement, that's also guided me into my career path and helped to guide me into my final year project. I want to end up doing something in cybersecurity or software development, and I think Brunel has really helped me in the respect that I've been able to speak to a lot of people, speak to a lot of experts and researchers in those areas and be able to sort of get their opinion on things. So for example, I spoke to my supervisor who helped me through data compression, and he told me possibly about the career paths you could take in terms of data compression. Although I don't necessarily want to take that, I think it's great that Brunel has helped me to choose many different paths and keep my options open. So I got a lot of support from Brunel, especially through the Placement and Career Centre, who helped me to get my placement at BAE Systems. So they set up practice interviews for me and also read through a lot of my CV and various other documents I had to write. So they also helped me to apply for graduate jobs as well. So they helped me in writing cover letters and writing my CV and getting everything sorted, I think.